Welcome, Knights Nation. Game is going to start 10 minutes early, 13 minutes on the first period. I'll go over real quick. Last game started, finished early, so they want to get everybody going right away. So game's going to start here any second now. Up on the screen, you see the Knights 50-50 raffle. Last 2 days, the pot has grown significantly. We're almost up to $900 now. You still have at least 24 hours, a little bit more than 24 hours to get in on the action. Winner takes half the pot. And stand by as we go and find out who the starting lineup is.
Let's go, boys!
It upsets me. All right, Connor, Parker, and Wormlinger. Starting lineup, Weekly and Gavin. Weekly and Gavin. Very powerful defensive pair in the last couple of games. This is a semifinal, seed 3 versus seed 2. We played the Storm, which is the team we're playing. It's the first game we played this weekend, and we lost 5-0. And now we're going to see if we can win one back. It's not going to be an easy task, but if our guys play hard, play physical, we can have some success. Goes Wormlinger and Connor Smith trying to make a way to the goalie. Tied up by the Storm. Here comes Weekly. Weekly steps up, closes a gap. And the Storm work it right back out to the neutral zone. Parker tries to hit Worm, and I don't know what's going on here. Whistle blown. Whistle was blown before. Too many men on the ice. I think it was too many men on the ice. Right away, the Knights again will go on the power play. Luma back to Fig. Fig with a quick shot left of the net. Brody tried to cover, but it got past him. Now Brody's chasing it. He's got a Storm on his tail. Sends it right back up to Woodall. Woodall trying to get it up. Should have got it up to Luma. Now he gets it to Luma. And then Luma gets tangled with the Storm player, and they both go flying into the corner. Luma digs it out behind the net. Fig with the puck. Sends it behind the net. Woodall chase. Brody sends it up to Woodall. And then it makes it up to Luma. Now Luma racing in. Luma with a chance. Nobody there. Nobody there. Unbelievable. Backdoor wide open. Storm coming around the left side. Banking off the wall. And then Storm moved out to neutral. Back into Luma's stick. Luma sends it back to the D to create some room. And Brody sends it up to Woodall. Woodall's chasing. And Weekly and Gavin back out. Setting the tone here. Oh, almost an opportunity for Woodall. Knights really putting the pressure on Gavin. Weekly. Weekly. Slot sends it in. Woodall back to Gavin. Gavin moving the puck good. Woodall back to Gavin. Gavin with a slapper and goes above the goalie's head. Then goes back in the far corner. The Panda on the chase. Now Woodall chasing back in the corner. Beats the Storm. And back to Gavin. Gavin with a slapper. Banks off the skate and goes to the far corner. Parker trying to muscle the Storm off. Storm now get it out to the neutral zone. And Woodall checks it away. Here comes the Panda. Panda toe drags it through. Beautiful move. by the Panda, but not able to get a snag on it. Now Wormlinger with the puck. Panda with the puck. Here comes Parker off, and then Graham Jarvis is on. Jarvis, the wrecking ball, coming through. Panda pokes the puck through up to Jarvis. Nice, putting a lot of great pressure on Gavin. Oh, man, that was almost into the far upper right corner. That goalie just barely blocked it. Great slapper by Gavin. Gavin going for a line change, though, real quick. And Duffy races over to grab it. Both teams making a line change. Duffy trying to get a hold of it, but then the Storm come back through. Now it's back into Vert's hands, back to Duffy. Duffy circles around back side of the net. And then lands it right into the left D of the Storm. Now the Storm putting on some pressure. Gerskovich sends it back to the left D. Left D sends it right back in, and Duffy tries to clear it out. Here comes Wormlinger out to the neutral zone, sends it over to the left side, but nobody there to get it. Wickersheim back to chase it. Wickersheim banks it out into the neutral zone. And then the Storm, it should have been offsides, and it is. Great pressure by the Knights. Storm wants this win. They're going to have to work extra hard tonight. The Knights are hungry. Hungry for a championship game. Now Brody sends it to neutral zone up to Fig. Fig not able to get it, but Balzer gets it. Launches it behind the net. Now Manser, who came in today for the fourth game of the series, tries to race in. And now the Storm on their way. Their own push. Balzer in net tonight. Scary play. Manser with the puck, trying to move it out to the neutral zone, and he doesn't. Fig sends it to Palzer. Palzer coming down the right side. Palzer tries to dump it past him. He does. Chases the puck behind. Wickersheim needs to be ready. Here comes the Storm. And they launch it to Wickersheim. Better watch number 17. Wickersheim gets it up to Fig. Fig over to Palzer. Palzer now on the move. Great job getting the puck up through the neutral zone. Palzer throwing some arms in there. Some love taps. And then Wormlinger. Knights really look energized. Here comes Wormlinger. Wormlinger with a shot just right of the net. Almost another good shot in. Wormlinger. And then the Storm steal it, and they take it through the neutral zone. Imagine they'll dump it to make a line change, maybe. Now they're chasing it. And Weekly, great play by Weekly. Get it out to the neutral zone, and now Balzer goes in for a change. Storm will mix it up a little bit. Connor, Gavin. Gavin tied up with the Storm player. He tries to get a shot off, goes left of Palzer. Up to Connor, now lefty to righty. Righty shot in, left to Palzer. Storm now making a push, sends it back to their lefty. Lefty, shot, way right of the net. Way right of the net. Wormlinger hip checks the Storm into the wall. Oh, that almost bounced in. That was lucky. You can tell the crowd wanted it to go in. Here comes Wormlinger on the far board, and Wormlinger pitches it out to Parker, but Parker not able to hang on to it. Storm also making a big play here. This is one of the most intense games I think I've seen our team in. Deflected by Weekly's shin pad. And here comes the Storm again. Storm tried to deke it in. Here comes Wormlinger. Here comes Weekly. Weekly sends it out to the neutral zone. And I imagine there will be some changes going on. Again, this is the best 8 minutes of a game I have seen our players in. They are really intense. several good pushes on the Storm in the offensive zone. Woodall back to Connor. Woodall with a break. Woodall. Luma! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Open net. Luma fired the shot, and that goalie robbed him. Unbelievable save. That was crazy. Look at Luma. Open net, and he just denied him. Knights face off right of the Storm goalie. Calls her in. Over to Luma. Back to Duffy. Duffy sends it back to Luma. Luma tosses it back around the corner where Paulser's at. Paulser's tying up. Someone can dig out the puck, but the Storm is stepping on it. And then Luma, another quick shot to the net, goes left. Luma sends it back to Paulser. Woodall to chase. Duffy keeps it in. Woodall. And then they lose it back out into the neutral zone, and then Brody dumps it right back in. And then the Storm try to move it down. I cannot believe the level of play I'm watching these guys. They're just firing on all cylinders. They are playing the position perfectly. Here comes Luma, super speed. Good back checking, good forechecking. Here comes Wickersheim. Sends it back to the neutral zone, tries to get to Luma. Trickles back. Paulser, forechecking. Here comes Woodall. Woodall tried to toe drag. Here comes Woodall again, but Storm are panicking, I can tell. They have never seen a Knights team like this. Neither have we. I don't know where it come from. Maybe did they not eat anything? What did they eat in between the game? And then the Storm dump it to make a line change. Gerskovich up through the neutral zone. Here comes Jarvis. Here comes the Panda. Gerskovich sends it up the board right into the Storm player. Storm dekes. Oh, and he hits the post. Panda tries to knock it back through. Gerskovich takes it behind the net, sends it around the near side board up the wall. Paulser pokes it out to the neutral zone. The Storm have to reset now. Here comes our forecheckers. And there's a trip. Unfortunately, the Panda will go in the box into his cage for an accidental trip. Wow, I don't believe I've ever seen a period of hockey like this from our guys. Have you? It's actually awesome to watch because it's like things are clicking. Now the Knights will go on the penalty kill. See what they can do there. Knights win the draw. Gavin sends it around the near side board of a Jarvis. Lots of player backup here. I see multiple backup behind each Knight player. When one misses it, there's another one there to pick it up. Here comes Weekly behind the net. Up to Jarvis. Jarvis tries to... Oh, what a beautiful move by Jarvis. He tips it over the Storm player. And here comes... Paulser sitting in front of the net. Tries to feed it by Jarvis. And then the Storm recover. Taking it out. Neutral zone. Figueroa. Taking it back. Sends it back to the neutral zone. Now the Storm have to reset. Now Gavin chases it. There's not much options for the Storm right now. They're making a line change. And then they send it back to their point, and he loses it into the neutral zone. They'll have to reset now. The defensive pair, Gavin and Weekly, not giving them any option at all. Gavin pokes it away, sends it to the board. Now Gavin battling it on the sideboard. Gavin sends it up to Fig. Fig tried to feed Jarvis on the speed run. There comes Jarvis, still moving fast. Jarvis chases it. Looking for Luma. No, that's Parker. Parker. And now our guys need to make a line change. And one guy, Parker, battling it with 3 Storm players, and wow, that's not a trip. I'm amazed. Wormlinger intercept. Connor. And I believe wow, this is final minute of the first period. This is an unbelievable game. Got to be the best period of hockey I've ever seen in Knights in this team. Duffy, great clear behind the net. Connor on the move, but the D picks it up. And Brody, beautiful chip to the corner. Back to Parker. Parker back behind the net. And if everybody's watching this, it's just amazing playing going on right now. Our guy's putting so much pressure on him. This is unbelievable. Wormlinger takes it in through 3 guys. Back behind the net, Connor chases. Sends it over to Duffy. Duffy tries to keep it in, but he's tangled up and goes down to the ground. What are they going to call? I don't know what they're going to call. There's going to be another penalty on probably us, I think. No, maybe it's offsides. It's the phantom offsides call. That looks like a penalty. I thought that guy tangled up. Face off in the neutral zone, just outside the blue line. 9 seconds left. Wormlinger sends it to the left side board. Storm pick it up. And then Wormlinger's leveled. That's a sign of frustration. Oh boy, the coaches are even clapping on that one. Some of the most amazing play I have seen so far. All right, we're back for the second period. Again, that's got to be one of the best periods of hockey I've seen for the Knights. Let's see if they can keep it up. They got to keep it up, keep moving. Try to get the pass over to Lundell. Here we go. Woodall sends it up. Storm make a slapper on Murphy. He blocks it with a leg blocker. And then Luma launches it through. It'll be icing. Face off to the left of Murphy. Storm win the draw. They throw a garbage goal in at Murphy, but goes above his head. Gavin sends it around the backside. And now Fig muscling it up, muscling the puck. We're winning a bunch of puck battles here. Gerskovich sends it, tries to send it to Jarvis, and tries to get it up to Fig. Storm keeping it in. Wickersheim goes to retrieve in the far side corner. Not able to pull it out. And then sends it up to the Panda. Panda sends it up to Fig. Fig going to the neutral zone on the left side, looking for an option. Here comes Jarvis. Jarvis sends it to the far side right board. Centers it, nobody there. The Panda was there but couldn't reach it. And now the Storm moving back through the neutral zone. Gavin with the puck, controlling it, looking for an option. Man, these guys head up, everybody with their head up, looking at their options. The Panda sneaks through one. Panda! Oh, and he sends one in and it goes right to the net. Gavin tries to keep it in and he does. Parker gets muscled into the corner. There's no penalty. Yep, there is a penalty. Might be a 2 and 10. To the Timex watch. Parker, the Timex watch. Takes a licking but keeps on ticking. Knights will go on a power play. Luma tried to get a quick shot. Oh, Woodall! Oh, almost shoves it into the corner, but that goalie shuts the entire corner off. Gavin with a quick shot, right of the goalie. Woodall tries to pick up the puck, but misses it. Has Gavin over on the left. Gavin on his left. Give it to Gavin. There you go. Gavin sends it in. Parker waiting there, but he's covered. And then the Storm chip it over Gavin's head. Now right back to Gavin. Gavin sends it up, and then the Storm intercept. Here comes the Storm. Quick shot right of the net. Weekly goes to retrieve. And the Storm coming around. There's no option for them. They better go in an attack while the line change is going on the backside. And then Parker loses it. Weekly picks it back up behind the net and then tries to change direction. Gavin takes it behind the net. Now he's got a lot of space, Gavin. Oh, and he tries to send it over to Luma, but they're in the way. Gets deflected. Parker gets muscled out the puck. Gavin now putting pressure. Gavin gets elbowed back up to Woodall to Luma. Luma taking it in. Quick shot by Luma. Bounces in, but it's off the leg blocker of the goalie. And that's all for the power play. Oh, Luma almost just backhanded it in. Now the Storm on a move with some speed and great defensive play by Brody Smith. Poke checks the puck out to the sidewall. Here comes Connor Smith making a move down the left side wall. Here comes Connor. Oh, and he backhands. Nobody there to get it. Here comes Luma on the right side. Here's Duffy sending it in to Connor. And then Luma throws another puck at the goalie. And then Connor tries to center it. Nobody there within reach of it. Here comes the Storm with a 3-on-2 developing, with one of their players looking tired, and good leg stick block by Murphy out to the right side. And I think that's Duffy that poked it through, but now we got a 2-on-1 developing, and just shy missed the Storm player. Not a bad opportunity for them. Now Knights moving it out. Here comes Parker going over to the right. Changes back to the center, and then it's poke checked by their defensive guy. Parker could have gotten forward another couple feet. He'd been one-on-one with the goalie. Brody back to chase. And that's icing. Storm goalie. Wickersheim with a quick slapper. Lots of bodies in the way though. Deflects, goes back in the back corner. Wickersheim closing the gap. Gorskovic on the right. Very physical game. Here comes the Storm on the move. Good check. And I don't know what's going on there. There's going to be a penalty on Mance or Sepperbeck. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, we will go on the penalty kill. I'm not sure what that was about. And we better cool it a little bit. They'll give us a technical. Couldn't see what happened. I almost feel like Manser got penalty. But nonetheless, we go on the penalty kill. And then they try to land it, and the Storm goes back out in the neutral zone. They have to reset. They dump it. Gorskovic going back.
Storm is the light? Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't even know. Can you guys say the name of them? I don't know who they are.
Smash and grab, guys. Wickersheim finally sends it up the right side board and out to the neutral zone. The Storm's going to have to reset. Storm trying to bring it right back, but they fall. I think we need a line change ourselves. Shot left of the net. Wickersheim back to retrieve. Tries to send it out, and he does, but it'll be icing, and that'll allow us to have a line change. Knights still playing very active, like what we're seeing. Tempo's slowed down a little bit. Only 6 minutes left in the second period. Game's going fast. Jarvis, there's 15 seconds left on the... 15 seconds left on the penalty kill. Gavin muscling, no call. That's good. And then the Storm, leg blocker by Murphy. Storm carrying it around, trying to cause commotion in front of the net. Gavin, back to Weekly, up to the Panda. Panda tries to send it over to Gavin. Now Gavin trying to send it up. He does, gets it to the neutral zone. Storm have to reset now. That should end the penalty.
Out through the middle.
Face off will be to the left of Murphy.
Are you waiting for somebody to come on titles? You don't have to?
Are you gonna help me, Daddy? Help me, Daddy? What were you
Storm
doing?
win the draw. Quick shot into the glove of Murphy. So far, both goalies
I got another one.
pitching a shutout.
Put them on wet. Thank you. But I do need to get them tightened. Would you like to help me tighten them?
And the Storm strike first. Quick break off the face-off. The right winger brings it right into the center, and the center back hands it just past Murphy in between the post. Score is 1-0. We knew someone had to break. Knights need to amp it up and get that goal back.
You have another one tonight? You have another one tonight?
Brody retrieves back, muscled off the puck, and then, oh, that was lucky. Good eyeballs on Murphy. Picked it up in his glove. Good move by Brody Smith over to Woodall. Brody. Duffy tying up the Storm player, trying to move it out to the neutral zone. And it goes right back to the lefty. Lefty sends a shot in. Picked up by their left winger. And now here we go. Here comes Duffy. Duffy, good move. Takes it through the neutral zone. Trying to walk it through. Storm with it. Going through the neutral zone.
It's so windy.
I tell you, these Storm fans are weird. Mom sitting down there trying to smack the glass while in play to get a picture of her child. It's beyond me. Like he's gonna say, "Hey, Mom, look at me." Back to the right D, deflected off of Wormlinger's shin guard. And another quick shot by the same player off of Murphy's stick. Left D up to left winger to center. Center has it. Center tries to send it back to the left winger. And then Connor trying to get it out. And now there's going to be a penalty. I don't know. I think it's going to be on the Storm. We'll go to the box, I believe. Yep. Maybe a roughing penalty. So now Knights will go on a power play. See if we can get this one back.
Hey, let's go, boys. Come on, man. Let's go, man.
Storm immediately pick up the puck off the face-off, dump it in the left side corner. Gavin back to retrieve, sends it back to Weekly. Weekly sends it up to Wormlinger, but he's too far left of him. Weekly with the puck, sends it over to Wormlinger. Wormlinger sends it to Jarvis. And then it's poke checked away from Jarvis, sent in the right side corner. Gavin's going to retrieve, and the Storm pick it right back up. And now here comes the Panda. Panda picks it up. Back to Jarvis. Jarvis over to Wormlinger. Guys continue to move it through, but then the Storm quickly break up the momentum. Back to Gavin. Gavin. Back to Weekly. Weekly. Up to Wormlinger, but the Storm step in. Panda sends it in, and it's going to be icing. Crazy. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. The score is only 1-0. This is a semifinal, so the game will not end in a tie. Knights win the draw, send it out to the neutral zone. Wormlinger, Woodall pushes it forward, and then Woodall has an option with Luma. Luma. Oh, he almost threaded the needle. Oh, and Luma back to Woodall. Woodall almost from the back door, but can't close it. And then Brody whiffs on it. Storm trying to move it out to the neutral zone. and an ugly toe drag. Now the power play's over. Up to Luma. Luma coming through the neutral zone. Tries a toe drag, and their D-man just pokes the puck away, and now they're in the move. Right winger. And Gershkovich with a great defensive play sends it over to the corner. Storm tries to send another one in on Murphy. What a great play by Gershkovich to send it back to the corner. Otherwise, it would have been an open net. Now the puck's on the neutral zone. And that'll be offsides, maybe.
Let's go!
Palzer with the puck coming down the left side. Has Connor on his right. Storm steal the puck, take it down the left side, dump it into the corner. Gersevich goes chase it in the corner. Wow, close. Couldn't see where the puck is at, but now it's into the right D, up to the right winger, goes around the corner. Matthew going to retrieve. Matthew needs to get a little bit more physical. Matthew tries to send it up the board. Does, and Palzer gets it out to the neutral zone. Palzer taking it down the right side, and there's a penalty, tripping. 28 seconds left. And here comes the chicken dance. Everybody do your chicken dance if you got it. I'm not seeing anybody in the crowd to the up. I see some fans way over on the left doing a chicken dance. Who is that? They need to stand up and do it. Who is that? Is that Bree? She's trying to get others in there, and now it's over. Knights will go on a power play.
28 seconds remaining in the second period.
"20 seconds left in the second period." It's amazing the score is 1-0. Storm take the puck out in the neutral zone. Jarvis muscles them off, tries to keep it moving forward. The Storm steal it, take it right back, and they dump it back to the right of Murphy. And that's icing with 5 seconds left on the clock. A minute left on the power play. And then we move to the third and final period. The anticipation is killing me. Oh, great job by Weekly to keep it in, but then the period's over. He tried to get a quick shot. Oh, now I hear Gangnam Style. Anybody gonna be dancing? There we go. It's actually Rachel Wormlinger. She was doing the chicken dance. Now she's doing Gangnam Style. But they do it sitting down. Everybody's doing it now. I don't see the dads doing it though. And if you haven't entered our 50/50 drawing, there it is up on the screen. All you got to do is scan the QR code. It'll take you to Jessica Kuntz's Venmo page, and you can buy tickets. 1 ticket for 10, 3 for 25, 7 for 50. One winner will take half the pot, which is about $900 right now. So that could be $450 in your pocket. And if you're here in Vegas, you can bet it all on
Hey, can we just have him
Black.
ref? Done?
playing on a
We should,
roulette
hey, we
wheel.
should have,
Here we go.
John,
13 minutes
we should
on the
have him
clock.
ref.
13
Hey,
minutes
John.
is the
Hey,
final
John.
13 minutes of the game unless we go into overtime. We're hoping we get 2 goals here so we don't go into overtime. Murphy standing tall. And there's a minute 2 left on the penalty clock. Nice to have a power play here for a minute. And just watching the face-offs, it's like we win the face-off, but the Storm just power through and then take the puck from us. We gotta try to figure out how to combat that. Maybe a cross-check into the chest, maybe, before they come through. Maybe not, that's a good idea. That could get us a penalty. So now Knights are trying to get it out of their own D zone. Parker tries to get it up to Luma. Luma just, and Luma's tripped. How could that not be a call? That was a massive trip, and the puck's up in the netting. 23 seconds left on the power play. Duffy with a quick shot. Woodall back to the D, but the D aren't there. And now Duffy's trying to get it out of the way. No. Oh, that was lucky. That player beat our D back, but our D put up a good fight. Now the penalty's over, full strength. Good puck protection by Brody Smith up the right side there. Parker takes it to the neutral zone, has Luma on his left. Now Luma on his right, but Luma not able to get there for the pass. Duffy fires it in. Deflects off the shin guard of a Storm player. And now the Storm dump it in. Brody trying to get away from him. And Murphy tries to kick it away. Now Duffy sends it back out in the neutral zone. Storm's right D, back to left D. Left D has some time. Dumps it in left of Murphy. And Brody picks it up. Tries to get it over to Wormlinger. Wormlinger leaks it around. Oi! Now the puck stuck in the netting back behind Murphy. Dangerous play there. What is going to happen? 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes, 48 seconds. Game has moved very fast. Storm win the draw. Quick glove save by Murphy.
Hey, let's go.
Saved by Murphy.
Let's go. Change them up.
Our 18U or 16U team plays immediately following this game. We will stick around to broadcast that game. I believe it'll be on a different channel though. Same account, different channel. If you go into All Smith Sports, you'll find the different link. Wickersham tries to get it out, but not able to. Saved by Murphy. Don't knock back. Storm win the draw. Quick slapper way left of the net. And it's in the netting again. Someone knocks it out, and it's a high stick. Jarvis on the left side, looking for an option. Sends it into Connor, I think it was. Oh, no, it was a Panda right where he usually is in the back door. Panda getting to the puck first. Panda battling it back there with two Storm players. Here comes Gavin. Closes the gap. Says, what's going on now? Going to be a penalty on the Knights. Ooh. No, it'll be a penalty on the Storm. So the Knights will go on a power play opportunity again. And actually, no, it's an offsetting penalty. The Panda goes back in the cage for his second penalty of the night. I don't know about that. He was one guy versus two of them. Got to protect himself. I guess the ref thought it was a vicious Panda attack. Palzer. Storm push it around, and I think Figueroa got a stick plate on that. That was lucky, otherwise it would have been a direct shot at Murphy. Not sure. They heard them call the penalty. The Storm penalty was for holding, and I don't know why West got the penalty, but nonetheless. Figueroa coming down the left side, tries to send it over to Palzer, and then Palzer's drugged down to the ground, and they're still keeping him on the ground. I don't know why they're not calling anything. Although they've swallowed the whistle pretty much in this game, let the kids play. That's why it's moving so fast. Fig. Oh, he should have just whipped it out into the neutral zone. Banked it off the board. Jarvis. Over to Palzer. Palzer tries to poke it forward, but it's intercepted by the Storm. Oh my goodness. No penalty, but it was a clean hit in my opinion. And now it's in the glove of face off to the left. Wow, Jarvis really smacked him good behind the net. He was slow to get up. These refs aren't calling too much. 8 minutes to go in the third. It's unbelievable. It's a one-goal game. Woodall sends it to the left side. Now I can see the Knights getting a little bit more physical. Gerskovich sends it up to Luma, and then it goes past to the neutral zone. Luma picks the puck up. Luma going back behind the net. Tries to send it in front of the net. Connor with a slapper. Gets in the way. Oh, and then they try to get it back to Wickershine, but it goes way past him. Gerskovich picks it up. Storm trying to control the puck, and they whip one. And no success there, and it goes out to the neutral zone. Connor chasing. Gerskovich chasing behind our net. And now it gets it out to the neutral zone. 7 minutes to go. Gerskovich chasing again. Connor out to the neutral zone here. Matthew clears it to the neutral zone. Now Gerskovich getting a lot of leg work. Sends it out. Woodall trying to make it go back to the neutral zone. Wormlinger forechecking. Breaks it up, and then he tries to dump it, but it gets in the way of the player. Now the Storm controlling it. Wormlinger trying to force the... Here comes Gavin. Here comes Gavin Helvig. Has Wormlinger... Oh, it's the back of the net! Gavin Helvig launches one. Buries it in the back. 1-1. The game is tied with 6 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Holy cow. That's the momentum we need. Unbelievable. Way to go, Gavin. Oh my goodness. 1-1. Storm win the draw. Take it up the left side. Tries to shoot it, but banks off of Weekly's shin pad. Now the Storm trying to bring it back. Oh, that was close. Wormlinger sends it out to the neutral zone. Figs chasing. Not icing. Figs still chasing. And he sends it around the side where Wormlinger comes in. Wormlinger protecting the puck. Trying to feed. And then the Storm pick it up, and now they're taking it out, and they're intercepted by Figueroa. Oh! That was almost buried by Wormlinger. Uh-oh. Oh, it's loose in front of the net. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And then Figueroa dives. Oh, and that guy just slid and upended on his own and slid into the board, and he's hurt. He's still down. Here comes... Oh, Wormlinger score! I can't believe they didn't stop the play. Boy, 2-1. 2-1. But that player's still down, and I don't know why they didn't stop the play. I guess I don't know how they do it unless the player's in the way. They usually stop the play, but he's hurt. He went into the boards pretty fast. And Storm fans already complaining that it shouldn't be a goal. But too bad, it's on the board. 2-1. 5 minutes to go. This is nerve-wracking. Talking to the coaches earlier, they said the first game that they beat us 5-0 is really a 2-1 game, and I'm beginning to believe it because it's 2-1. I feel bad for that player. He crashed into the board pretty hard. Nobody put him into the board. He just kind of fell into it. Hopefully he's okay. He'll go to the bench and recover for a couple minutes. Maybe we'll see him back out there. Maybe we won't. It was pretty hard. Usually they have to go over to the bench and test their leg out and see how bad it feels when they move it. Natural human body reaction, not to want to put any... Boom. Wow. 2-1.
Come on, Knights!
All right, 5 minutes to go. The Knights need to stand tall. They need to stand tall. Halser, Jarvis, and the Panda up front. The Storm dump it in the back corner. Halser trying to get it out. Storm still trying to. Whoa, that was a quick shot. Went right of the net. And then Duffy launches it out. It'll be icing. 4:40 to go. 4:40 to go. Unbelievable game. Get it out of there. Gavin trying to work it right now. Gavin takes it around backside of the net and then changes direction and doesn't get it out. Guy keeps it in on the blue line and then up to Palzer. That should be offsides for sure. Yep. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. It should be into the 3-minute zone now. Seeing the goal by Wormlinger. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Yeah. Game-winning goal if we maintain. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Luma, Woodall, Figueroa, front. Weekly, Gavin in the back.
Hey, catch on.
Now it's time to play to win. Storm send it in. Gavin, great play by Gavin. Send it in the neutral zone. And it goes towards the goalie. There's a big trying to forecheck. Luma coming up. And Woodall, Storm are just puck watching right now, it seems like. Back to Luma. Luma still with the puck. It's tied up. Now there's going to be a penalty. I don't know on who. Oh, it's going to be on the Knights. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? High stick, yeah. Really? Who's going in the box? Who went in? 37, Luma. Yeah, you're right. So now the Knights are on the... And this is going to be the most important penalty kill of the game. And right away, Woodall sends it out to the neutral zone. Here comes Wormlinger to put pressure. The Storm, I believe, look like they're in panic mode, but you never know. And the Knights tie him up. And back to Weekly. Weekly just bounces it off the middle. It'll be icing. 3 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Minute left in the penalty. Knights hopefully will hang on. But you know how these things go. Last few minutes. I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe. Knights battle it back to lefty. Lefty sends it back in the corner. Gerskovich. And then they send it to the right D. Right D. Glove save by Murphy. He looks so solid when he does those glove saves. Like he's staring at the player shooting and he doesn't even look and just grabs it out of the thin air. 2 minutes, 54 seconds. The last 2 minutes, 54 seconds. The most agonizing, and the Storm whiff on the play. Wickershine sends it to the side to Woodall. Woodall tips it forward to the neutral zone. Woodall battling through. Woodall has Palzer on his right. Shoots. Saved by the goalie. And then Woodall's leveled into the corner. Now Woodall better get going. You got to get back there. It's a 5-on-3. And then, get it out of there. Here we go. Palzer doing what he does best. Takes it down the right side. And it's going to be a tripping. Now the Knights will go on a power play. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. And trip right here. Trip with the shin. Dangerous play. I'm glad Palzer's okay. Knights will go on a power play opportunity. for a minute 30 seconds, which will take us down to the last 30 seconds of the game. Score is 2-1. Panda out there. Figaro on the left point. Fig shoots one in. Almost trickles into the back of the net. Wormlinger back to Brody. But he gets past Brody. Brody's going real quick. He's got one on his tail, but it's icing. Minute 55 to go. This is the most grueling minute and 55 I've had to wait. And you know the Storm's going to have to pull their goalie at any minute now. But it's going to be tough for them to do that when they're on a penalty kill. So they'll have maybe 30 seconds with a 6-on-5. I don't know. Jarvis scoops it up. Jarvis lighting a fire. Jarvis scoops it into the Panda and Wormlinger waiting there, but not able to get it into him. Goes back to Wormlinger. Wormlinger sends it back to Gavin. Gavin held it, shot. And right, almost snuck it through his 5-hole. A minute, 36 seconds left on the clock. 56 seconds left on the penalty. Wormlinger with a quick shot, goes left. The Panda goes over to try and grab it. And then the Storm try to get it, and they can't get it out. Now the Storm sends it out to the neutral zone. Jarvis turns back, sends it up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger dumps it. Now they'll chase. The Panda getting ready to chase on the forecheck. Storm move it up, but not out. Wormlinger keeps it in. The Panda keeping it in. Panda goes back in the corner and sends it over to Wormlinger. Wormlinger tries to chip it in. Oh, that could have closed the door. That could have been the last nail in the coffin. Minute to go. 1 minute left on the clock. Minute 3 to be exact. 23 seconds left on the power play. This is nerve-wracking to anybody watching, anybody here, any parent here, Knights parents. Parker, back behind the net, Luma, and then back to Weekly. Gavin steps up. Gavin, and it's offsides. Offsides. 11 seconds on the penalty. 51 seconds on the clock. So that'll take it down to 40 seconds left. The Storm will have 40 seconds, full strength. They probably will pull their goalie. Knights will try to waste time. Gavin, good effort by Gavin to send it up the right. And now the penalty is over. Full strength. The Storm are going to look to pull the goalie. Now it's a game of keep away. The Storm break in. Oh, that was so... Oh, no, oh, no, no, no! 26 seconds left. 26 seconds left. Empty net, empty net. Battle going on. 6-on-5 attacker. The 6 attacker. Here comes Woodall. Up to Luma. Luma taking it forward. Now Woodall. Woodall's trying to get there. 9 seconds. 8 seconds left. Holy crap. Are we going to win this one? Holy crap. I feel like we're watching the movie Miracle here. Face-off forces in their zone, forces the goalie back in the net. Unbelievable. And the Knights are fired up. Now what are they going to do? They're going to put the... Why did they put the face-off back in the center? And they might pull the goalie maybe. 8.5 seconds left. The puck is dropped. And they stop it immediately. That should have been at least a second off the clock. Oh my gosh. All we got to do is win the draw. Storm win the draw. And it goes back to Weekly. Weekly retreats, tries to run the time off, and he does. 1 second, and we win. I'll steal the line. Do you believe in miracles? The Knights win the semifinal game, upset the Storm, and they will play in the championship game at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Unbelievable play. Unbelievable play. Best game I've seen all season yet. It was Knights battled all 3 periods, didn't let up. They got the tying goal and the go-ahead goal. Unbelievable. So that means we will be in the championship game, probably play the Capital Thunder or the Ice Winners, depending on how that semifinal shakes out tomorrow. So we win. And tomorrow will be the championship game at 3:10. Nope. 3:10 in the afternoon, that's correct. 3:10 Pacific. We will go on, and I am going to stop the broadcast now because I've got to get down to the locker room and see how things are in there. Signing off for tonight. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a good evening.